Yeah, I know. I just uploaded a new video, a couple hours ago, Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I just want to thank you guys for the honest feedback you guys was giving me, showing, so much love and everything. And I know many of you saying right now, MugenLord, why are you uploading another video? Well, I'm about to answer that question. In my inbox, a couple of viewers, and actually my subscribers, have asked me a question about the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom arcade stick, and they wanted my opinion on it. So in this video, I was going to show you the pros and cons about an arcade fight stick. Now, as you know, that fighting game genre has become very serious. It became a profession to most hardcore fighting gamers, and thanks to Capcom and Mad Catz, they created the Street Fighter 4 Tournament Edition stick and a couple other sticks like the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 stick. Well, right now you have two different ways or methods in playing fighting games, which you have the traditional controller using the D-pad. Well, I have Street Fighter 4 and I have it for the 360, and what made me start using an arcade controller was because using the 360 D-pad wasn't all that great, and even trying the analog stick wasn't, quite accurate in performing, fireballs and air juggles and everything. So I decided to go use an arcade stick. So I want you guys to follow me into my laboratory. Yeah, that's right. I have the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom arcade stick for the Wii. I just purchased it Friday. Went down there Friday at GameStop, which you can get it at your local GameStop or Walmart or even Target. That's if they have it. GameStop only had two copies of the arcade stick, so they're very low. So if you can't happen to find a stick at GameStop, you can either go on the internet at GameStop's website, or you can go on other sites like PlayAsia.com, but they're gonna hit you up for a lot more than what it's already cost. So let's get into it. So right here, this is the front of the box, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Yeah, and I'm gonna show you right here. First side right here, which has a picture of Ryu. Yes, Ryu is my favorite character. I will be using him, and I will be doing uppercuts and fireballs to my opponents. Okay, in the back of the box, you have the to tell you about the interface of the controller in different languages, and you also have the characters from Tatsunoko vs. Capcom from right here, Frank West from Dead Rising, and you also have Morgan, who I've met personally at Otakon 2009, but that's another story. You can go check that out on my channel as well, Otakon 2009. Okay, so let's get into it. Open this up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, wow. I really did some bad damage to this box right here. But oh well. Alright, here we go. It's the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom arcade stick, made by Mad Catz, and I really thank Mad Catz for this, and Capcom. They really made this accessible for a lot of people who can't afford to have their own arcade sticks customly made and modded and everything. So let's get into it. Alright, here we go. This is my first time doing like a preview or an overview review like an arcade stick, so if I leave any information out for all of you hardcore arcade stick lovers out there, please correct me, when it's due. Okay. So let's begin with the stick. Well, I just want to say that I've just got into using arcade sticks, so I just want you guys to know that this is just my opinion on the arcade stick. So I mean, if you guys have any input that you guys want to leave me about the arcade stick, just let me know. Just leave a comment or leave a personal message. So as you know here, this Tatsunoko vs. Capcom arcade stick looks really good actually. I mean, I love the art design, I love the artwork. It's very shiny and everything, and the title and the picture and everything is very smooth. Yes, the arcade stick is wireless, and I think it's real silly when it comes to wireless accessories, because you have to connect it to your Wii remote, and when you're playing it, you have to put the Wii remote on the side and while you're playing the game and hope you don't drop it or whatever. Right here we have the blue Wii color-coded buttons right here. The buttons isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. I really like how it sounds. It doesn't sound, you know, too cheap or anything. But you have the color-coded buttons, which you have your B button, which is on your traditional Wii mode. You have your Y button, you have your X button, your L button, and you have your A, your R, your Z right, and you have your Z left. Now, I guess because they color-coded them blue, because like I said in my video, I explained that it has a 3-button attack button layout for the game. So these are your 3 traditional attack buttons right here, and then the B button right here is for your characters, is for switching in and out and having your characters come out and do a support attack. So that's for the B button right here. So I guess this signifies, you know, what buttons you'll be using for the game. It makes it much easier. As far as I'm concerned, because I tested it out, because my cousin, he brought over the Japanese version of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, so I got a chance to try out the stick. From right here, the ball, the stick and ball is pretty good. It feels kind of light, kind of loose, but it's okay. I mean, if you guys are hardcore, you know, arcade users, you're gonna probably break this. But this is more so for the casual player or a beginner player who's actually trying to get into, you know, using this stick, or trying to get into, you know, using the stick and then moving on to a more, you know, traditional professional arcade stick. But right here, you also have the home button for the Wii to bring up your home menu, to get back to, you know, your Wii menu, or to reset the game and everything like that. You also, which I'm surprised, you also got a turbo button. I mean, I don't use turbo for any of my fighting games or anything like that. But yeah, you have it right here just in case you guys like to use the turbo button. You also have the lock on switch and the lock off. That's for while you're playing the game, you might accidentally hit the home button, and you know you might mess somebody else's game up while you're playing, you know, and everything, or you don't want interruptions or anything. Because in the front, you also have the start button, and you have the select button. So if you have the lock on, you don't have to worry about, you know, hitting the pause button by accident, which I can't see how you would press the start button or the select button while playing the game. So I don't think that's anything to really worry about as far as that's concerned, about getting any interruptions by the controller. Since it's wireless, a lot of people were afraid that, you know, the signals being transmitted from the controller to, you know, to the game system, there would be an interference or a delay in the controller and everything, which isn't true at all. Because, you know, like I said, I tested it out and everything, and the response is great. It's really good. It's fairly heavy than your traditional, you know, commercial arcade stick for consoles and everything. So it has a nice weight to it. But like I said, it's real good. These default sticks right here doesn't have the sound buttons. Sound buttons are more authentic. I guess they feel much better, and I guess they're more durable. Like I said, I don't really know because I'm just getting into these sticks. But like I said, if you guys know anything about the sound buttons and anything, you know, just leave your input, you know, in the comments below and everything. That about concludes my explanation on the sticks. And like I said, they work pretty well. I'd rather choose an arcade stick over a directional pad any day. Directional pads haven't been, you know, treating me well lately as far as I'm concerned with fighting games. So this really made me change my religion in using these sticks. So I helped you guys out, for you guys who are trying to get into arcade sticks for your fighting games out there. And like I said, I really thank Capcom and Mad Catz for creating these sticks, you know, for everybody. It's available for everybody to get their hands on these. So take advantage of these while you still can, you know, because these things are expensive. Okay, this is MugenLord signing off.